Hello everybody and welcome back to an episode of Crispy TV, and today we're back in Terraria and we're back in Bagel Paradise, and like last episode we was working on the tree, and that's what me and Nathan are doing, working on the tree. And basically all we're doing is filling in the tree to make it less hollow and more like a tree. Obviously like a tree, when you look at trees they're not hollow, and then they've got like the rings inside the trunk. It's like actual proper wood. Then if you tree and a tree gets cut down, it has the rings. Obviously we can't replicate the rings, but we can replicate it, making it not be as hollow. So it doesn't look hollow. It will be hollow, because that's where we're doing our hotel things and stuff. But it won't be hollow in a sense. It won't look... I'll show you what I mean. It won't look like that. And basically what we're doing with this is living wood walls, which... you get in like an actual tree. Like you get like a big tree in this. Not as big as the tree I built, but you get like a big tree. And the big tree, that's where you get like these wood walls. These living wood walls. And that's all I'm essentially I'm filling this. I'm filling all the wall for how much I've got, obviously, because I'm not going to have enough to fill the whole thing, I don't think. I might not. Oh yeah, you didn't really see it while I finished. I've actually finished it in. I finished it like putting the actual leaves in the actual tree. So it's starting to look a lot more like a tree. And what I realised when I'm building it, that the leaves and the wood, it took about, I think about 10,000 wood altogether to actually fill in the actual thing, the leaves itself. Like I think this thing probably took about... probably near 20,000 wood altogether. Probably not as much as that, probably about 15, 16, 17, something like that. But it was a lot of wood. And then you got living wood, which is just as annoying. I think you can get walls, but I don't know. Like I know you can get it from the trees, that's where I got mine from. I just kept making new maps, getting the trees, map, get new map, delete, get new map, delete. That's how I got all my living wood walls, but I don't know if you can make them. I mean, that's probably not the most effective way. I could probably have researched it up, but I didn't. I just did it the long way. And probably most heat. Oh, get up. Wings, get up. Is that it? Is that all we got to fill in? Okay, it's not that big. I thought it would be bigger. Like, most of this would be filled in. So this really, essentially, will be finished up. Like, I'll still come back and doing it, because I actually want to do, like, rooms for pets. So it'll be like a specific room. Like, you can see these little platforms. There'll be specific rooms for each pet. And then there'll be some rooms near the bottom where it's for people to join my map. Which people haven't joined in a while. Because I put it, like, invite only. I don't know why, but because I got griefed before, that's why. Like I played it before and I got griefed, like someone griefed my world. So I don't know if it invite only now. But I used to put it like anybody can join. But yeah, some of the rooms will probably be people who are let join. They can have their own specific room in this tree. Obviously there'll be an entrance, and we've still got to do the routes because I'm going to do the routes underground. But that'll probably be a later video. Like right now, I actually want to build. I'm getting killed. Hey, there's this thing getting here. You can't phase through walls. But yeah, I'm going to finish this. And I've got like another idea, because I want to get beetle armour. Like my armour's pretty good. But then there's new armour, which was, well, I wouldn't say it's new. It came in the last update, well, a couple of updates ago. That was last update, I think. And that's beetle armour. I mean, beetle armour, that's what we want to get. And to face that, you need to face... I'll tell you in the next episode, because this has nothing to do with the actual beetle armour. But if I can get it, then you probably won't see this armour in a while. Still the hat though, I love the hat. And I found my dog. This guy, he's called Greg, and I think he can fly, hopefully. If he can't fly, then he can fly. Look, it's neat finish. I mean, Nathan's done more than I've done. Look how many walls Nathan's done. I'm slacking here. I say I'm slacking, but I've done 2 rows now. Well, 1 and a bit, maybe. No, I think I've done 2-ish. Yeah, it don't cost that much. I thought we did this room bigger. Look, I was going to do inside the leaves. Like make the leaves part of the rooms as well, but then it would look hollow and not that good. Like as you can see, they're like different colours. You put like a dark brown into the light brown, which is not my fault. But I want an actual tree I can actually go into. I don't want to actually like a build a tree just to build a tree. That's not what I want to do. If I could do that, I could just go home, plant a tree, and wait for it to grow. Thing is, the trees take forever. Like they take the time to grow. Like one tree, I think it's like 10 years to grow. Like that thing. It knows how to take its time. It don't like to rush. It's like, you know what, Chris? I'll become a tree when I want to become a tree. This tree, it was built. Do you think you could build a tree? I don't think you can, and I'm just saying random rubbish. But do you think you could build an actual tree? I don't think you can, like a man-made tree. Look, that would actually make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? Really, if you can make a man-made tree. No, I mean not in real life, not in this. Like a tree in this serves no purpose. But actually, I think it might do. We probably would spawn. No, you don't have tree. You don't have face tree enemies in this, do you? I don't think there's no specific tree enemy in this. Like if there was, then this place would be perfect for it. Like how big it is, there's going to be like harpies and arch wyverns and all that stuff. Like I think this is bigger than the biome boxes, and the biome boxes are massive. Like there's the Sky Islands. Compared to them, that is high. Like I thought my tower was high. When I first played this game, the Sky Islands would take forever to get up to, because I couldn't fly, and it was massive, and you had to use like blocks. But now look how big this place is. I'm building massive things. Like this tree's going places. Obviously not, because it can't exactly move. This tree's stationary. But you know, he's going places. He's trying to become the best tree that ever was in Terraria. And he's got a lot of competition, because I've seen some cool looking trees on Terraria. Like after I built mine, and actually I built the leaves, and I filled it in, it took me 2 hours to fill it in, not all the leaves. That was forever, and it was boring and annoying. I've seen some cool looking trees, like actual living trees. Like I could probably make this living, like a tree house. But right now, I'm not really doing it. So what I'm going to do is do this, and add some platforms. Like I'm not going to do the platforms all the way up. So that'd be boring. Like this is pretty boring right now. Probably for you and for me, to be fair. It isn't the most interesting thing to watch, or to do, or to live. Okay, that was deep. That was too deep, Chris. Oh, I forgot I had these. These things are awesome. These, look. You can... Oh, can you... I think you can fly up. No, you can't get up. They're good for... I'm sure you can go up. Yeah, you can. You can jump like that, so it makes it easier. I forgot these. They're the claws. Like I took them off before for a GPS, which used to be at the top on my dog, where my dog is now, with the actual dog symbol. And that thing was pretty epic to use. It was easy to use. It was not easy, but it told you the time, the depth. Is that what you call it? Depth, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's called depth. Oh, come on, just fill this in. Nathan, you can fill that in. I'll add all the platforms. Like he's already got that. So you probably be each 6. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 7th, oh, that was 6. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll probably put on that one. So where it is, I'm just going to put it on that one. So you see what I mean? It'll be like each specific room. So you'll have like a room yourself. Probably have to add a wall first if you live in this place, because you need to actually make a wall to actually put a bed down and stuff like that. But that's all it really will be. It'd be like little tiny rooms. Like the top rooms probably be for pets. Like these rooms are just little tiny rooms each person. It might not be as big, but then they can change it and change any wall they want. So it'd be... I don't know if I would let him do that, because it wouldn't look like a tree. But you get what I mean, this is what it would look like afterwards, eventually. That's what I'm going to do right now. That's probably going to be the end of the episode. As you can see, it's starting to look... It looked like a tree. You can obviously tell the platforms and stuff. And it makes it look different, but I didn't actually make a full tree which is not hollow. Or to make a living tree. Not a living wood tree, but a tree that is livable in. Anyway guys, that's the end of every episode. Every episode, it's the end of this episode. And as a new tradition, we're facing each other in whatever place we last be in. That's me versus Nathan. Nathan will face at the bottom. Like, this is just a showdown. No running away. Just fight to the death. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was awkward. Okay, I'll go 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the countdown. So when it says Nathan's enter for PvP. Wait, Nathan, don't attack. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he still beat me. That's twice he's beat me. Hopefully we'll get the beetle armor. It'll be different. But then the beetle armor has different specific stuff. Anyway, that's for the next episode. This episode's ended. As I say, at the end of every episode, I say, awesome guys deserve awesome days. So have an awesome day. Stay awesome. So.